tell you what, now. Come on, that's it. Okay, tell you what, now that you got your treat, here's the trick. This is a rerun. No, it's not. This is a live show, as live as we can get. You're in a good mood tonight. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
This is the kind of a crowd that would call Jim Baker and say, congratulations, you've only got 44 years and 11 months to go. Did you have a nice Halloween?
Yeah.
How many of you actually went out trick-or-treating? Yeah. They had a Halloween incident last night in Beverly Hills. A cop had to call backup when he was surrounded by 7 little masked Zsa-Zhas. Didn't you do that when you were a kid, go out trick-or-treating?
Sure.
Has it changed? Are we just getting older or something?
We're getting older.
I'm out at Malibu. It's getting too high-tech. You know what a kid did? He faxed me. His trick-or-treat greeting, then sent a messenger to pick up the candy. What the hell is that? You actually got to go there. And remember what you used to do? If you didn't get the treat, you'd do some prank or practical joke. You'd set something on the front porch and set fire to it. You remember that? In a bag?
Yeah.
A terrible thing. In Beverly Hills, they don't do that. They set fire to a paper bag full of Godiva chocolates. And then they go call the people from their car phones. Not the same. Anyway, we had the annual anniversary party for our staff.
Right.
When do we hold that, by the way? Wasn't that just a couple of days ago?
Saturday.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah, I know I was there. What happens to nice people on your staff? It starts out so nice. Everybody is so gracious early in the evening, right? One of our secretaries comes up at 8 o'clock. This is the staff party we hold every year. And she says, Mr. Carson, congratulations on your 27th anniversary. About 1 in the morning, it says, hey, Scrooge, your dental plan sucks. Anyway. By the way, if you happen to be in New York City, be sure to visit our NBC studios at 30 Mitsubishi Plaza. I don't know. It's not going to be the same. We started the Tonight Show in 1962 at 30 Rockefeller Center. And as you well know by now, last week the Japanese bought from the Rockefeller family a controlling interest in Rockefeller Center. Now, the Japanese promise there won't be any changes, but I don't think exactly true. I understand in 2 weeks, they are unveiling the new 3-inch bonsai Christmas tree. They're buying everything in sight, the Japanese. Have you seen the Statue of Liberty lately? She's holding a Sony flashlight and reading a menu from Benihana's. The Rockefellers said they needed the money because they blew a bundle buying timeshares in Heritage USA. I can tell you what the Christmas movie at Radio City Music Hall will not be this year. Fat Man and Little Boy. I don't think that'll be the big picture. No, I can't. Folks, the Japanese they're buying everything. Columbia Pictures, right? RCA, Ronald Reagan. Had some good news today. We're going to be okay. Donald Trump just bought Japan. A rather interesting movie on the other night called The Final Days. How many of you watched that? The Last Days of Richard Nixon? Nobody? Remember those terrifying days when Spiro Agnew was just a heartbeat away from the presidency? Now it doesn't seem so bad. Rather, who was the actor who played Nixon? Good job. Lane Smith, was that his name?
Yeah.
But the other casting was a little weird. Was that Al Haig or Willard Scott playing the... Anyway, Final Days had a dramatic finish with Nixon stepping off the helicopter. You remember when he left office, came out to San Clemente, but they missed a big scene chance there. They should have had Nixon step on Ford's toe, and Nixon says, "Pardon me," and Ford says, "Sure." So, did you do that? Big news this morning, there's going to be a summit conference on 2 warships in the Mediterranean, I guess, next month, right?
Yeah.
Jane Pauley and Deborah Norville. Actually, President Bush and Mikhail Gorbachev are going to have what they call a floating summit aboard, I guess, warships in December. I don't know if this bodes well. Wasn't the last floating summit Gary Hart? How quickly they forget. Anyway, as of right now, there are no plans for Barbara Bush or Reza Gorbachev to attend. They said it's going to be just Bush and Gorbachev putting up their feet and talking. Apparently, Bush called Gorbachev and said, "Let's tell our wives we're going to Poland. They'll be none the wiser." And Gorbachev says, "That's a good idea." No. Anyway, they say a special staff is being brought on board to create a friendly atmosphere. And I just hope Gopher doesn't spill those darn drinks all over Captain Stubing's brand new uniform. That's not gonna work. Okay, folks, that's about enough of this merriment. I don't want to wear you out and have you laugh too much because we have a big show coming up. And I see you've just reached the point where you're all laughed out completely. I know I certainly am. What do we have on the show? Did you tell the people?
Yes.
We have Peter LaSalle pointed that we have 2 Academy Award winners on the show. Jack Lemmon, who's been nominated more than any other actor. Jack Lemmon's here, and Stephen Wright, who also won an Academy Award. And Mary Margolis is here. So stay where you are, and we'll be right back.